Good day, sir. In this video, we will delve into the highlights of a successful buy-bust operation conducted in Barangay Batasan Hills, Quezon City. This operation resulted in the seizure of approximately 60 grams of suspected shabu worth 408,000 and the apprehension of 2 suspects allegedly involved in illegal drug activities. We will analyze the operation step by step, evaluate its effectiveness, and present insights into its impact on the community and the drug trade. So let's begin. The selected buy-bust operation involves the arrest of 2 suspects in Barangay Batasan Hills, Quezon City. The operation resulted in the seizure of 60 grams of suspected shabu valued at 408,000. Planning. Community members reported suspicious drugs activities in Barangay Batasan Hills. Police validated these reports through surveillance and intelligence gathering. Execution. A buy-bust operation was staged in Barangay Batasan Hills, targeting 2 male suspects traveling from Marikina for drug transactions. Key events. Police identified the suspects' mode of operation, meetups, and referrals. An undercover officer posed as a buyer. During the transaction, the suspects were apprehended and evidence was secured. The outcome. 2 suspects were arrested and approximately 60 grams of shabu worth 408,000 were seized. Investigations into the drug source are ongoing.
Republic Act number 9165, also known as Comprehensive Dangerous Drug Act of 2002. This provides the legal framework for anti-drug operations, including buy-bust operations. The procedures include: first is the proper coordination with the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency, also known as the PDEA. Next is the ensuring the presence of witnesses, media, barangay officials during evidence handling. Documentation and inventory of seized items. Violations of procedural guidelines can lead to cases being dismissed in court. Identify and document the key moments of operation. First is the initial intelligence gathering. Community reports indicated drug activity in Barangay Batasan Hills. Planning. Police conducted surveillance and verified the suspects' identities and operations. Execution. An undercover officer arranged a meet-up with the suspects. Police ensured the operation adhered to proper protocols for evidence collection and arrest. Arrest and evidence handling. The suspects were caught in the act of transacting drugs, leading to their arrest and the confiscation of 408,000 worth of shabu. Post-operation, investigation into source of illegal drugs began.
Highlight the rules and actions of law enforcement officers. Intelligence team. Intelligence team gathered and validated information on the suspect and their activities. Undercover agent. Undercover agent posed as a buyer to set up the drug transaction. Arresting officers. Arresting officers apprehended the suspect during the buy-bust and secured the evidence. Investigators. Investigators conducted post-operation investigations, including determining the source of the drugs. Showcase any significant challenges or turning points. First, penetrating the suspect's operation due to the reliance on referrals. Second, ensuring the operation complied with all legal and procedural guidelines to strengthen the case in court. So the turning point is the community's cooperation in the validation of intelligence through surveillance were critical in facilitating the successful operation.
Evaluate the effectiveness of the operation in achieving its objectives. Effectiveness: arrested 2 suspects involved in the drug trade. This is substantial quantity of shabu valued at 408,000 pesos. Next is disrupted the suspects' operations and potentially deterred future transaction. The operation demonstrated the importance of community police collaboration and adherence to legal procedures. Next is to discuss the immediate and long-term impacts of the operation. The immediate impacts: arrest of 2 drug suspects. Next is the removal of 60 grams of shabu from circulation. Next is to strengthen the community trust in law enforcement. And the long-term impacts is to potential disruption of drug activities in Barangay Batasan Hills and surrounding areas. Next is to possible deterrence of other drug traders through sustained efforts are needed to prevent resurgence.
Consider any legal, ethical, or procedural issues that arose. Legal issues. Adherence to RA 9165 ensures the validity of arrest and evidence handling. Any procedural lapses could result in the dismissal of cases. Ethical concerns. Protecting community informants from retaliation and ensuring human rights were upheld during the arrest. Procedural issues. Ensuring the proper documentation and presence of witnesses during the inventory of seized items as mandated by law. In conclusion, this bypass operation highlights the critical role of community collaboration, meticulous police planning, and adherence to legal procedures in combating illegal drug activities. The apprehension of the suspects and the confiscation of 408,000 pesos worth of shabu demonstrate the operation's success in disrupting local drug trade. However, sustained efforts are essential to prevent a resurgence of similar activities. We hope this analysis provides valuable insights into the complexities and significance of anti-drug operations. Thank you for watching, and let's continue to work towards a drug-free society.
Mahigit 400,000 pisong halaga ng hinihinalang shabu ang nasamsam sa bypass operation sa Batasan Hills, Quezon City. Ang 2 na arestong suspect itinangging sa kanila ang droga. May unang balita si James Agustin.
Walang kawala ang 2 lalaking magkaibigan na nagbebenta umano ng droga sa drug bypass operation ng pulisya sa Barangay Batasan Hills, Quezon City. Ang mga sospek dumarayo pa raw sa Quezon City mula sa Marikina.
Sinumbong po ito ng community natin dito sa Barangay Batasan. Then eventually, binalidate namin kung totoo, series of surveillance at cited namin sila sir na nagtatransact.
Nakuha mula sa mga sospek ang nasa 60 gramo na umano'y shabu na nagkakalaga ng 408,000 pesos. Inalam pa ng pulisya ang source ng droga.
Sa surveillance po namin sa kanila, mostly is mga street level individual na involved din po sa illegal drugs, mostly sa Marikina at saka Quezon City area. Specifically dito po sa Barangay Batasan Hill. Mostly ng mode of transaction nila is meet up tapos referral. So hindi mo sila mapepenetrate yung grupo nila pag hindi ka na-refer ng other na parokyano din nila.
Dati nang nakulong ang 42 anyos sa sospek dahil din sa kaso may kinalaman sa droga. Ang 31 anyos niyang kaibigan, newly identified drug personality ng pulisya. Itinanggi ng 2 na nagbebenta sila ng shabu.
Hindi naman sa amin yung droga na yan.
Pero kayo po ba yung nagbebenta ng droga?
Hindi sir.
Dumating po ako dun. Andun na sila eh. Wala ko alam eh.
May nakuha ba sa inyo droga?
Wala ko sila nakuha sa akin sir.
Maharap ang 2 sa reklamong paglabag sa Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act. Ito ang unang balita. James Agustin para sa GMA Integrated News.